Norway, 1877. Gustav Bjorklund waited patiently in his chair at the head of the oval oak table for the members of his family to take their seats so the discussion could begin. He stroked his gray beard with fingers coarsened and cracked by the years of heavy labor in the frigid Norwegian winter air. One curling strand caught in an open crack, and he felt a small twinge of pain. However, that pain was minute compared to the heavy pain burdening his heart, but he would show neither. "Far, you have blood running down your finger." Roald, the second eldest son, reached for a bit of cloth and handed it to his father. "Oof, duh! What shall I do with you?" Bridget, Gustav's wife of 35 years, pressed her finger against the cut until it ceased to bleed. "You haven't been using the goose grease, have you?" With a quick frown that failed to penetrate Bridget's armor of concern, Gustav retrieved his hand from her grasp. "Enough," he said. From under bushy eyebrows, liberally sprinkled with gray, he slowly stared at each one seated around the table. Years before, when the children were young, they had quailed from such a look and ran quickly to do his bidding. Now, nearly all of them grown, they let their father wait as they finished their animated discussions and settled expectantly into their chairs, their mood of excitement irrepressible. Were they so enamored with the adventures of going to the new land that they were all ready to leave Norway this very night? Gustav shook his head at the thought. If and when they together made the decision, it would be months, possibly even years, before the needed money could be gathered. That would be part of the discussion he expected would continue for some months yet, as if they hadn't talked and argued and discussed over and over the move already, no thanks to the letters his younger brother sent home from America. Perhaps he should have burned them when he had the opportunity. But what with the zealots for emigration canvassing the entire country, what chance did he have of keeping his family together here in the hills of the Valdres? Finally, silence fell upon the room, an expectant silence, broken only by the snapping of the fire in the round, ceramic stove in the corner. Its windows glowed cherry red from the heat of the fire crackling within.